Hello, welcome to FlexyBank e-payment platform training for merchants. My name is Roger. In this video, I will walk you through essential tasks such as creating a new user, making payments to a user account, requesting payment from a user, uploading customer or user KYC documents, editing user account details, and much more. I do not intend to make the video long, so let's get straight onto it. If you are a merchant or a newly, you've signed some kind of agreement with FlexyBank, Flexy Group, and its partners, then you have an account, and they have created an account, and you have a username and password. So all you need to do is you go to the URL right here, flexibank.com, and you will land onto this page. Click on sign in at the right-hand corner. Sure, you sign in. For the purpose of this video, I'm using an account called Demo Broker. And then I use the password that I have for this account. And I log in. This is the dashboard for all merchant. For today's video, this is a super merchant. And what's the difference between a super merchant or super broker, as you may want to call it, and a normal merchant or a normal broker? As a super broker, you can create other brokers, meaning you can have you have the power to create brokers. As a merchant, it's the same thing. You have the same merchant and brokers are one and the same thing. We can call it different context. So you're logged into your interface, and the first thing you want to do would be, how do I create a new user? I have a new user standing in front of me who wants to create an account. How do you create a new user? So you go to users, right at the top here. We have home, banking, users, marketplace, and personal. So you create users. You can see that there are many users already in the system. There are users right here in the system. At the time of this recording, we have over 4,500 users. Please note, these are not your users, but you can interact with these users, however, minimally. You can go to this user, for example, and you have the ability to make a payment to these users. That's why it tells you actions that you can do. You can make a payment, send a message, payment feedback, which if you click on it, you'll see what it is. Add to contact, you can add this user to your contact and the rest. But the essence of this video is to create a new user. How do you create a new user when you're at this point? Because these users are not your users, you need to go to assigned members right here at the left-hand side. When you click on assigned members, right now you have one assigned members, which of course is what I did because I wanted to show you as a demo. This member is assigned to you because the demo which we are using created this account, demo user. We have a demo broker or demo merchant. Now we have a demo user. So, but before we get into this account, it's right here at the top, you see new. Remember, we are trying to create a new account. So you go to new and you go to users, whether it is an ordinary user or it's a new broker, it's the same process. You fill the form and so on. So you come here and you fill this form. For example, when they ask name, please enter the name of the user. For example, I would say Richard Demo. Richard Demo is the name of this user, and a login name. A login name, I can put something like RDemo, which is a username, is a login name that allows the user to log on to the web or to their app if they happen to download the Flexy app. Email is very important, but we did not make it mandatory. So you can let it go. And because of that, you don't need to send any activation email if you don't. However, if you are able to get the correct email of the user, it is important to have that email because we do share updates and very nice product opportunities to our members within the platform. The next step is to enter the user PIN. What is a PIN? Personal identification number. It is that same kind of PIN, private number that you have in your brain, in your head, that you use to access your bank account. You don't want anybody else to know about this. And that is what you as merchant should advise the user never to share. So as a merchant, you assign a temporal password because you are simply creating the account. So you put a temporal PIN. Remember, it has to be 4 characters, 4 digits for the PIN. So 4 digits is 4 digits at all time. So you put 4 digits. That is it. And then make sure you select enforce user to change the password. This is because you are creating the user password for the first time, but you must not know or keep track of any user's password. As soon as they log in for the first time, the system will ask them to change their password. And when they do, you who created the account does no longer have access to their password. Again, security. The same goes to password for login online. When you want to log in on your username, either it's on the web or on the app, you enter a username that you want to use, a password. So that password is right there. If I hit and also enforce user to change password. So you enforce user to change password and you enforce user to change PIN. They are all passwords, but one is personal identification and it's only digits and it's four digits. The other one is a password that could be longer than 6 digits or more, whatever you want. That is exactly the 2 layers of security that we have. So when you hit save, automatically this user, Richard Demo, will become a member of the Flexy community and a customer of yours. That is it for user creation. Now that you've created the user, let's go back home and then cancel because I don't want to save that user. The next step is making payment to a customer. You can see right here at the beginning, this account, meaning your account as a broker, has a balance of 1,000 right here. And let's go to banking. When you want to do payment, you go to banking. So there's a balance of 1,000, meaning you have 1,000 francs CFA into your broker or merchant account. This money can now be distributed to your users, or you can accept payment from your users into your account. In this case, we are about to make a payment to a user. So you come to payment, go under banking right here, and on the left-hand side, you see payment to user. A payment to user, you click on that, and you search, in this case, you search the user. You're searching the user. The username is demo. That's it. You can see demo user. And you want to put in $100 to this demo user. And you say it's a gift, for example. So you go to submit and it gives you a history. Remember you had at the banking, you had 1,000 in your account. So when you hit confirm, you see it's right here. That amount has left from you, the super broker or the super merchant, to the demo user. You've just paid 100 francs into the account of the user called demo user. You can print the receipt by clicking here, and the receipt will be downloaded right here. It's a very simple receipt that could be printed If you want to sign it or want to send it virtually online, just download it as a PDF document. Let's go back to it. So that transaction is done. Now let's go back to your account on home and you notice you have 900 in balance. So I'll go back to home and go to your accounts right here. You notice that you have 900 francs left. You know, that's what exactly you have. Balance 900 francs. And if you look at the bottom right here, it shows that on this day, you had 1,000 put into your account, and now you have paid a user, you're giving a gift to a user of 100. That is it. Now, that's how you make a payment to a user. You go to banking, payment to user, and you search the user. If you are searching for Paul, for example, you can see, let's see, Roger, for example, Roger. Well, there are many Rogers, so this is not the one I want, so I'll use a different search word, Ngwese, which of course is my name, Roger Eku Ngwese. You can use that and you can pay me. Now, you can, as a broker, you can pay me in multiple ways. You can pay me into my checking account, that's my bank account, or into my FlexyPay wallet, just a simple wallet that has no connection with a bank. That is the payment that we have. All right. Besides paying a user, you can also make a request from a user. What does that mean? When a user comes to you, that user has some credit in their FlexyPay account and they want to make a withdrawal. Requests from user always happen when a customer wants to withdraw. So you make a request, you go through the customer. Let's go back to demo. So you make a demo, a request from the demo user. And remember the demo, you gave the demo 100 francs. So let's request 50 francs from the user and say withdrawal. That's it. And you say submit. And so we've sent that request. Now, once you make that request, there are two options. Because you are the administrator of that account, you have the right to personally accept that request on your side, or you allow the customer to accept the request so that they enter their PIN. And because you are managing the request, not every customer has a smartphone or has a phone in front of you, but by giving you their phone number and a piece of ID, it shows that they have an account and they have money in their account. They can make a withdrawal. You can verify their face right in front of you and they can make a withdrawal. So if you accept, and you say withdrawal, or let's add, for example, cash withdrawal, and you confirm, what happened is that user, demo user, has transferred $50. To confirm that this transaction worked, you can see payment received, meaning that you received payment. Let's go back to the demo user's account. This is the demo user. When you go to banking or account information, you realize that the user has $49.25. Sorry, 49 francs and 25 cents. What does that mean? It simply means you can see from the transactions here, the user received 100 francs. The demo, you made a withdrawal from the account and you confirmed the withdrawal 50. So here it's actually a withdrawal fee, 75 francs. That comes from the customer. And that's where we, as a merchant, this amount is money that you have generated, you've made. It's like your income for serving that customer. So this is a withdrawal fee that will come to your account, or that will come that you have made for servicing that customer, and that is shared between you and the Flexy Group. That is it about requests, payment requests, or requests for users payments. Having said that, the next part of the video is actually how to upload customer KYC. let's go straight to the customer. And you want to go to the customer assigned to you. And then you select the demo customer. And the KYC is actually information. When you come to user information, it's document, for example, document. So click document, and you can see that this customer has national ID card and general service terms. This one you cannot edit. This one you can edit. So you click on new individual document, and then you enter, say, for example, passport. So the passport is a document you want to upload, and you want that document to be visible for member. Say yes, meaning the person whose passport you are uploading the system, you want him to be able to see that his passport is in the system at any time. That's correct. And then visible for broker, who is you, of course, yes, because you are the one managing the account. Manageable by you, of course, yes, so that you can be able to make changes if the passport has expired and you want to upload or update the passport, the expired passport. That is that simple. So having done that, you click on upload new document, and of course, the system will take you to onto your computer so that you can select the file wherever you kept it. It may be on your desktop, or it may be in a particular folder on your computer. So just look for it and then select and click open, and that will upload the document into the customer's account. And in that case, if you were at a level of documents here, you see that if you had put the second or the third, you'll see that the number of documents become 3. And you can put all the documents, whether it's a contract you have with the customer, or it's a collateral the customer produced for you, or whatever the customer has that is related to the customer's KYC, identifying the customer, you can put that document here. And before you serve that customer, you can always go to these documents and refer, for example, check if their ID card is valid, see if the face that you see on the ID card is similar to the face of the person standing in front of you. All of those are mechanisms to make the platform or the relationship more ethical and more trustworthy. All right, that is it. Now, the last part before we end this video is editing a customer's account. Again, you go to users and you go to your users, assigned members, and you select the member that is assigned to you. And why is it important to edit a customer information? Had it been a customer gave you a number and the number was wrong, or the customer has changed his phone number, or the customer has a new address or a new email, how do you do that? You simply go into the customer's name and you have this customer with all this information because the customer is assigned to you. You simply click on edit right at the top here, demo user, that's the name of the customer, and you click edit. And you can see that you can edit as even the login name of the customer, the name of the customer. You can edit that. You can add an email if you did not have one before. You can go onto the phone and edit the phone number, make this number visible to other users or hidden. It is advisable to keep it hidden. You don't want to share the user's phone number to other people. That's not necessary. You can verify and so on and so forth. So all of that can be done. Image, you can add the customer's image, or contact information. You can add the customer's name and so on, email, phone number. You can update another information and put a picture for that customer. That is it. That is it for today. For this FlexyBank e-payment platform training for merchants. And there are other things merchants can do with the customer, but those are secondary. These are the most important aspects: creating a new account, making payment to the customer, requesting payment from the customer, uploading the customer KYC information, and being able to edit the customer's account details. Thank you. Let's catch up in the next video. Let's catch up in the next video. Thank you.